everyone, this is Kritika. In this video, we're going to cover where we left in our previous video. So let's get started. In our previous video, we have created till amount previous year. Now let's create amount previous MTD, that is month to date, previous month to date. So amount previous MTD. We will take total MTD like we have taken in our amount MTD. We will use the expression of sum of amount, sale amount, and we will ignore our filter on table calendar, date table, actually not date here, entire calendar table, because we are using columns from dim calendar, not just the date column for in the slices. We will add date at here, and now we can use the date column here from dim calendar, and since this is a previous month, we will use -1 and it is month. Okay, month, close the bracket.
Close.
Do we use this expression? Okay, let's show that. Yeah, so I have added the filter function earlier, that is it has to be afterwards. Okay, let's add it in our amount previous. That was syntax error. Now we can see amount previous MTD has come. Let's make decimal point 2. Now we can add quarter amount previous, like MTD we need the quarter also. Amount previous QTD. Okay, let's add total QTD here. We need the sum of amount, sale amount. We need to add, okay, the expression, then dates, then filter. So we in the previous video, in the previous measure, we have added the filter early. Dates, date add, date add. Here it will be our date column. Then this is a quarter, so we will need -3 month. So notice, since we are calculating total QTD, so we need to use -3 month instead of -1 quarter. Okay, and then our filter. And then just add it. Amount previous QTD, and afterwards let's add a amount previous YTD as well. Amount previous YTD equals to total YTD expression same, transaction sale amount, close the bracket here, we need to pass the date. Our date will be from using date add function because we want a range from that itself. It is taking the range, so we need the range from this date to this is your previous year. So minus 12 comma month. Let's close the bracket here. Then our filter condition all calendar. Oh, previous. So amount previous YTD is also added. Let's add another measure, amount previous day. This will calculate not the MTD or YTD, it's amount previous day. That is yesterday. Calculate sum of transaction, sale amount, close bracket. We will take here the filter. Since we are using the calculate function, we need to pass the filters here. We can ignore our calendar table filters. Then previous day, this will be previous day function. We have direct function called previous day. We can use it as a filter in calculate function. Now it will return the date of the previous day. So we need to pass the date here. And then products make it measure says not to not table found outline. So here you can see for empty dates we don't have any data. Sales, sorry. Here on 7th we have say 125, so it should show on 8th. Okay, so this is working fine. Now we want amount previous full month. Okay, so let's add a measure, amount previous full month. For this also we will need to use the calculate function, sum of transaction, sale amount. We'll close our bracket, ignore our calendar filter table. And then here for full month, we need to use previous month function. We have previous day, month, quarter, year. So here we will be using the previous month function and the same date. Yeah, amount for previous month, we got it. And then let's add the full quarter as well as full year. Amount previous full quarter equals to same, using calculate function we need to do sum of transaction, sale amount. Here we need to add the previous quarter. full quarter, so previous full quarter. So first add the dim calendar function and then previous quarter and date. You can see previous full quarter. Add another measure for amount previous full year. Amount previous full year. Calculate sum of transaction sale amount. Close the bracket, then filter calendar, and previous year. Previous year, we just need to date calendar. That's fine. Okay. Again, we have selected it in dim product. Let's move it to sales table. Get to decimal point and add in a previous full year. Now let's add amount next day, the sale which happened next day. This is not the predicting value that we are predicting what will be the sales of the next day, but it is just from the current date, whichever you have selected. If the sale amount available for the next day, it will show that, like sum of transaction sale amount. And now filter then calendar. Then calendar. Next day. So we have a function called next day. We'll select that from then calendar date. Close the. So you will get amount next day. Next is amount next full month. Same calculate function. Sum of transaction sale amount. Okay. Then our dim calendar ignore. And then our next month. Next one. Given. Let's add it. Next full month, we got it. Same, it will be kind of quarter. Let's just copy paste. next full quarters. Some transaction is the next. Instead of month, it will be quarter. Commit. Make it to okay. Next full quarter, and same is like next full year as well. So we will click new measure, next full year, just your next, instead of next month, it will be next year. Next full year is also done, and then we have next MTD, next QTD, and next YTD. Let's add how we can do it for next MTD. We can add here amount, next MTD. Instead of calculate, it will be total MTD. Total MTD, this is same transaction amount, and this will go afterwards. And instead of next month, it will be, we need to use the date add function, because we cannot add, it cannot be used for the range, so we need to use the date add function. Date, use the date calendar, date, then minus, we will sorry, it is next, so we will use 1 and month. Close the bracket. This is your amount, next MTD. Sorry, we had to implement this. So, commit it. And add it to amount, next MTD. Yeah. So same as for instead of this total MTD, we will be using QTD for our quarter. Next QTD. So next QTD. Total MTD, instead of MTD, it will be QTD. Sales amount QTD, and this will be your quarter. And although you can use the month as well, let's use month only, month, and make it 3. For next year, TVT, MTY. YTD. YTD, and date as month. Here we can do 12. So next we want to calculate the growth. So for growth, what we can do, we can use our existing measure. Let's take growth equals to the one which we have created, amount YTD, subtract amount previous YTD, amount previous YTD. And we can also make it in percentage. Just let's so you get growth percentage. We need to calculate, and then we can use divide function. Here bracket minus amount previous YTD. Amount previous YTD. Close the bracket, divide and calculate. So here we can see growth. We can add being 7%. Yeah. So this was it. We can stop this video here. In the next video, we will see more the DAX time intelligence function, and also we will be modifying the report. We will make the cosmetic changes. So stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.